Hi, sweet girl. Are you hungry? My morning is a little bit busy this morning getting a few things done. Then this afternoon I have a couple of appointments I need to call. In between there's a couple things I want to get done around the house, and then I am really wanting to work on my 2026 marketing plan. I'm not a marketing person, but for 2026 I'm going to become a marketing person. Before I can get anything done, I've got to get this desk cleaned up and organized because it has become a catch-all for myself, my husband. This is also sort of a playroom for my son, so his stuff is scattered everywhere. So I need to get this cleaned up. I just found a haka on my bedside table that did not get taken up to the fridge this morning. I am absolutely terrible about making sure I eat in the morning. I am really not a breakfast person. So now it's 10 a.m. I'm starving. I don't want breakfast. So I'm going to heat up some leftovers from last night. And now once I eat my lunch, the rest of the day I will be so starving. I will not be able to stop snacking, and I will probably be eating until I fall asleep. Knowing. 2 days ago, Brady told me that he wanted to eat the last piece of pumpkin pie in the fridge, and that was 2 whole days ago. You had your chance, buddy. You snooze, you lose. This is my favorite part of the day. Good morning and happy Wednesday. My workout got cut short because my husband got called into work to move snow, which means I need to load up both children to go take Walt to daycare. So let's get the day going. Coffee is just gonna have to wait until we get home because it'll just get cold while I'm wrestling my toddler to get him out the door. The vibes today are cozy. Today's goal is to reduce my sugar intake. Since I was in my 3rd trimester, all I want to eat is sugar. Yesterday, I don't even want to admit what my diet consisted of. Today, we're gonna do better and try and increase protein because over Thanksgiving, I gained 4 pounds. I'm very spoiled since she's been home because I've been able to eat whatever I want. I'm nursing. I lost 30 pounds in the first month that she was home, and I only gained like 15 while I was pregnant. So I was feeling fantastic. I see a gym membership and some calorie tracking in my near future. I have to be mindful that I don't tank my supply because I am nursing and wanting to do that for as long as possible, but I need to get this diet in check. Anyways, I need to make my list of things I need to get done today. My calendar is gonna start going off here in about 20 minutes for appointments. I gotta get to it. Hi. Look at that smile. Where's the scrunch? Where's the scrunch at, huh? I have like a 20-minute gap in between meetings right now, and she's like awake and alert and just wanting to cuddle, so I'm going to take full advantage. But now she's getting fussy. Also, her hair, she has like lost it in stages. So it started in the front and then the neck section, and now it's just in the middle of her back. Apparently it's a good time to eat lunch. I dropped my tripod walking around this morning, so you guys are just gonna be propped up on whatever I can find. So we gotta get it together. I made a bagel and cream cheese for breakfast. I need to cool it on the carbs the rest of the day, although I am making chicken noodle soup for supper because it is still snowing here. Usually after I eat lunch is when I start getting my sweet tooth and just feeling like I need a snack the rest of the day. Snacking is fine because I am breastfeeding. Just need to choose some different snacks. Maybe just 1 oatmeal cream pie. My sister brought like 4 dozen farm fresh eggs when she came for Thanksgiving, and then I forgot to cancel eggs in my grocery order this week, so we're making eggs for lunch. happy Wednesday. This is obviously my first vlog that I am working on posting. I realized as I started editing this video last night that I really jumped into filming just my regular day without actually talking about what you guys can expect from my videos moving forward. So I figured I would jump into that as I'm getting ready for today. Please know that this is not the channel to follow if you are looking for like makeup tutorials or makeup techniques or whatever it is, beauty and all of those things. While I indulge and I do enjoy those things, we are a drugstore makeup household. Quite frankly, I have no idea what I'm doing. If you are here, you have to be here for the yap only. I mean, unless you want some good drugstore makeup brands. Even then, I don't really know that I have good reviews of them. I just use them. So anyways, a little bit of what you can expect from watching my videos. I started with like more of a short form content. Really enjoyed, and I still do, making those videos. However, I find I gravitate more towards the long form, whether it's day in the life vlogs or literally anything. I will find a creator that I like and just follow along, and that is what I really enjoy. What you can expect. I do have a 3-year-old little boy and a 9-week-old baby girl. With that comes mom content. I do not plan to solely focus on that because, to be honest, there's just more to my day than that. I do not plan to video my kids, so a lot of what I will be posting will be from like a parenting perspective. If they're just playing around or in passing, that doesn't bother me, but they will not be a source of what I am filming. On top of being a mom, I'm also a wife. I've been married to my husband, Brady, for maybe 8 years. I think it's 8 years now. We've been together for 15 years. We've been together since high school. Probably will not be seeing him on camera because I only like to record myself when I'm by myself. Because I just had my daughter, we do not have a daycare spot for her, and it just made sense for me to move my office home until she can start daycare. Then I will likely go back into like a regular office. So a lot of my day-to-day stuff will be throughout my house. Creating videos like this has actually been really fun and kind of an outlet for me to be creative like that. My husband does have a blue-collar job, and there are some really busy seasons where I am solo parenting a lot of the time. Not necessarily the norm, it's just something that happens from time to time that you may see. So on top of just being a mom and a wife and being in sales and working from home, where I see my content really leaning towards is going to be routine based. I thrive on a daily routine. I have a notes app in my phone, or I have this app in my phone that is like a daily checklist of things to complete. And it is so satisfying every single day to check things off. And falling into that with being pretty freshly postpartum, I did have a C-section. So I am planning to really dive in and try and figure out a workout routine to add into that works for obviously what I just went through delivery wise. It was my second C-section, so there's a lot of things to factor in there when I'm trying to figure out working out and what's going to work for my body. And I plan to document that. So if there are other people maybe going through the same thing or down the road, it could be something as a resource for them. Now, on top of not being a makeup expert, I will not be a fitness expert. This is going to be what works for me, my body, my day. However, it could work for more people, so that is why I plan to document it and include it in my content. But if you've made it this far, you likely can tell that I'm a yapper. I like to talk. I am social. I am routine-based, so that is what you can kind of expect from my videos moving forward. I don't have any specific niche, just going to be a lot of my day-to-day, things that I enjoy, things that I am passionate about sharing. So if any of that falls into anything you're interested in, follow along and enjoy.